two guys that, like I said, I thought played their asses off. I hope both of them got game balls. Shi Smith and Kevin Harris. I for one, Alex, I know we talked about this last week. I could not believe that Florida allowed us to force feed him. I said all week, there's no way Shi Smith has 10 catches again. Well, he didn't. He had 12. And it's just like insane. I mean, he has established himself as a true playmaker, number one wide receiver. Kudos to Shi Smith because I questioned him, honestly, coming in the season. And then I think another positive offensively, I thought the O-line played much, much better first off. But Kevin Harris, I think you have found your number one running back. You know, when Marshawn Lloyd got hurt, Alex, I said that there's not another Marshawn Lloyd on this roster. I don't think there's another true bell cow running back. And I'm certainly not saying Kevin Harris is Marshawn Lloyd type talent, but I think he showed you something Saturday to where you can truly build off of that. And because, again, South Carolina, if they're going to have any sort of turnaround, they're going to need this running game. They're going to need this running game to perform. And I think maybe Kevin Harris can give you that down the stretch here.
Yeah, no, he looked really good. I mean, and kind of to your point, I think the talent on this roster dictates that we should be infinitely more competitive in these games than we have been. And we've got good players on this roster. I mean, yeah, that we had a bunch of drops. That happens. We'll see what it looks like, but I think there's talent there, or at least there should be. Or let me back that up. We've been told there's talent there. So, you know, if this is a kink you got to work out, it's a kink you got to work out. But, you know, we'll see. Kevin Harris is a real deal. He's definitely a number one back. You know, Shi Smith continues to impress in a big way. I mean, he had that one drop in the end zone there at the end, but who didn't on Saturday?
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, you could say 50-50 on Colin and Shi on it. I mean, both guys, either way, both have got to make the
play. I mean, the one he jumped up in the corner.
Oh, yeah. They hit him right in the hands. Yes. No, for sure. I do want to ask you about the play of Colin Hill because, again, what's kind of getting lost in the shuffle is Colin because there's so much other stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about defense, especially in just a second. But the play of Colin Hill, I mean, you know, I see fans on social media, and I think if anybody else except Ryan Helinski was the backup quarterback, this would not even be a talking point because I think a lot of people, again, we talked last week, just have that soft spot for Ryan because he played last year in his whole situation. I totally understand it from that fan side of things. But I'll tell you, Alex, I've been more than pleased with Colin Hill through 2 weeks. I mean, I think he's given you exactly what you need. Exactly what you expected. He's a veteran. He's cool, calm, and collected. He doesn't put the ball in harm's way a ton. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, and you think if his receivers catch the football Saturday, he's probably throwing for almost 300 again. 2 touchdowns, no picks. I mean, a clean stat line. Just your thoughts on Colin Hill through 2 weeks thus far.
I've been pleasantly impressed with his play so far. I think,
and he's not hurt. Really he hasn't gotten hurt yet. Fingers crossed. Every time, dude. Every time he goes down, I'm like, oh God, this could be the one.
Yeah, just one more ACL for him.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, he hadn't put the ball in harm's way. I mean, we could argue about the pick he threw in the first game, who that's on.
Yeah.
But you know, he hadn't put the ball in harm's way. He's been efficient, at least as much as you can be with the drops that he's had. And it's like we talked about week one. It's like he understands the offense that Mike Bobo's trying to run, and he's putting the ball in the right spots.
Yeah. No,
I think he's done really well. I mean, certainly I haven't seen any reason to be like, get him out of there.
Right.
So
I've been pleasantly impressed, dude. I mean, and you know, I don't want to say surprised, but I mean, I'm shocked he didn't win more at Colorado State. Like, honestly, just watching him, like this guy can play. He's got a big time arm. I mean, again, he's played good football. I think I've had no issues with the way Colin Hill has played through 2 weeks, and I would not pin either game on him.